If you want bigger arms, then it's your triceps that will either make or break your game. So in this video, I will be discussing the 3 most common mistakes to avoid while training your triceps. Number 1 is going to be prioritizing push-down movements. See guys, in most of the push-down movements, the long head of your triceps remains in a contracted state because it crosses the shoulder joint. So the farther you take your arm behind your back, the more contracted it gets, and conversely, the more you take your arm up, the more it stretches. Now, we have enough scientific evidence that says muscles tend to grow better at longer lengths, which is why I feel that prioritizing overhead variations more is going to give you overall better tricep growth. That's because the lateral and medial heads of your triceps do not cross the shoulder joint. This means your arm positioning doesn't influence how much these two heads are stimulated. They're going to receive the same amount of stimulus in both push down or overhead variations. But as I explained, that's not the case for your long head. In push down variations, because it remains in a completely contracted state, and in overhead movements it remains in a fully stretched state, it's always going to receive a better quality stimulus in overhead movements. So by prioritizing overhead movements, you are at worst getting the same growth in your triceps, if not better. The next most common mistake is incomplete range of motion. Guys, it's high time now that y'all stop with this half reps BS. You're never going to get a good quality stimulus this way. It's very important to reach the fully stretched state of the muscle for good hypertrophic stimulus. If you want, do partial reps at the end of the set after you can't get any more full range reps in. But before that, you need to do your reps properly. And finally, the last mistake is going to be not training hard enough. I can't stress enough on this one, guys, but trust me, I can guarantee that most of you watching this don't train your triceps to their limit. You need to take your muscle to the point where you cannot do another rep with proper form. In fact, you need to train your triceps beyond failure by adding partial reps at the end of the set or doing drop sets and rest pause sets and whatnot. Trust me guys, recovery is not going to be an issue because triceps are a very small muscle group. They're not going to be sore for more than a day. So stop worrying about recovery and think about how you can give them a good robust stimulus. If you do this, I'm sure you're going to see results in your arm size. So these were the 3 most common tricep mistakes that most people, including myself, have made in the past. Hope you found this video helpful and subscribe for more.